How's it going, everyone? Mega Mashers here, and I do apologize for the somewhat late production of this video. I was at work all day today until about 8 p.m., and then I went to the gym right afterwards. So, like I said, I apologize for it being slightly late, slightly behind schedule, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, you guys get an awesome video. And this isn't just any ordinary Pokemon review video of another Pokemon. No, this is a Pokemon special video due to the fact that it has been requested by one of my subscribers. And the funny thing is, I actually work with this subscriber. He goes by the name Oblivion Cub, so please check out his channel. His content is really awesome. And also, I normally do my shoutouts at the end of the video, but I want to do it at the beginning of the video too. That way, uh, it's like there and the message has been sent, and you guys can think about it through the entire video kind of thing. Um, so, when it comes to Facebook groups, I urge you guys to check out Poketown and Cat's Epic Pokemon Cloning Group, which are two very amazing groups I will post links to in the description box down below. So anyways, with that being said, allow me to introduce to you guys to Umbreon. Umbreon, until 6th generation, has been, bar none, my absolute favorite evolution. But that was until cute little Sylveon came along and knocked that off of first place. That doesn't mean that I love Umbreon less. I will always love Umbreon, but Sylveon strikes a certain chord with me. I just love its design. But this video is not about Sylveon, it's about Umbreon. So show some love, ladies and gentlemen, for Umbreon! You guys looking? You guys see it? Do you see how epic Umbreon looks? This is for those of you guys who have been living in Iraq for almost like a century, because Umbreon is just, it's so good. Like, not just its design, typing, but stat layout, which I will get into right now. The typing that it has, Dark type. Dark type is a fairly solid monotype due to the fact that, well, offensively, you have no immunities against it, which is very, very nice as a bonus. You also have an immunity to Psychic, and you resist Ghost and Dark, which are very, very threatening offensive types. So that right there is a plus for Umbreon. However, you are weak to the likes of Bug, Fighting, and Fairy. Especially Fighting and Fairy, those are very common offensive types, but that's okay because there are ways to deal with it, which is awesome, because that doesn't mean that Umbreon is going to always be in trouble when it comes to those things, because you have teammates to deal with it, so it's all good. So as for its abilities, the first ability that it gets is known as Synchronize, and Synchronize has always been an awesome ability, especially for Umbreon. What this does is it basically gives the big fuck you to Pokemon that feel the need to status you, because guess what? Synchronize allows for you to status them with the exact same stats condition as Umbreon gets placed in. So say if someone burns you, well guess what? Synchronize activates, they get burned back. Someone Thunder Waves you and paralyze you, that's okay, because they get paralyzed right back. If someone toxics you, that's okay, they get toxic back. However, the only downside is that if you synchronize poison, it only has regular poison effect on your opponent. But still, the point is, you reflect status back on them if they try to status you. So that is awesome. However, its hidden ability is no joke either, that being Inner Focus. But the thing of it is, I don't really see Inner Focus being used as much for whatever reason. Inner Focus allows you to be protected from Flinch. And Flinch is a pain in the ass to deal with, especially when you have those goddamn Togekiss and those goddamn Jirachis running around all over the place. Just para-flinching the fuck out of everybody. Oh, that makes me mad. Anyways, as for the stats, take a look at the freaking beef on this bastard. Look at this. It has 95 HP, 65 on the attack, 110 on the defense. It also has 130 in the special defense. Those are beefy as fuck. Amazing. And its special attack, being base 60, you know, it's... But guess what? I happen to have a set that revolves around that special attack, so it turns from being to being quite, hey, that's actually quite awesome. And then you have the base 65 speed, which isn't anything too special, but there are Pokemon that are much slower than that, so obviously you're not going to be the slowest Pokemon in battle. That being said, how about we move on to the first set? So with this first set here, just take a look at this. Betcha you never seen something like this coming now, have you? That right there is creativity, and this right here has anti-meta fucking written all over the place. It goes like this. So the item for choice for Umbreon is going to be leftovers to allow you to have residual recovery at the end of each turn. As for the ability, Synchronize is the best ability to have. That way, if you get statused, there's a possibility that the opponent is going to have the status reflected back at them, unless if they can't be paralyzed. If they paralyze you, they can't be toxic if they poison you, or if they can't be burned if they burn you. Either way, Synchronize is still a pretty solid ability to have. As for the EV spread, 252 is going to go into HP, 252 into special attack, and 4 into speed, and we'll be going with a modest nature. As for the first move, we got Fake Tears. Fake Tears is like a pseudo nasty plot, because what this does is it drops your opponent's special defense by 2 stages. So that means after that, they are wide open to taking a lot of special attacking abuse. And not only that, but it also opens up the potential for them to switch out, giving you an advantage in battle. But if they decide to stay in, thinking that they can soak up some attacks, guess what? They're going to eat up a very hard Dark Pulse to the face, which happens to be the next move, and guess what? It's got a nifty 20% chance to flinch, which is always good. Gotta love that flinching. Although, I hate being flinched, but I love to flinch. It's weird how that goes. Anyways, as for the next move, we got Psychic. Psychic is a great move to have as it beats the shit out of fighting type Pokemon, which happens to be one of your weaknesses. So, fighting type Pokemon will not ever expect to have a Psychic being thrown at them, and they'll be like, whoa, what the hell do I do now? And then the last move, we got Moonlight, because Moonlight is the best way of recovery, immediate recovery, I should say. You can go with Wish, but Wish takes 2 turns, and you might be annihilated after that. So, Moonlight, although it has a maximum of 8 power points and it's affected by weather, Moonlight is still a pretty solid recovery move to have. So that's basically all I have to say about this set, and I decided to make the best, or I should say the most surprising set first in the video, just to make things very interesting right away. That'll grab your guys' attention and be like, damn, you know what? Umbreon's pretty awesome. Like, Umbreon has always been awesome, but the sets I have for you guys just further backs up how awesome it is in battle. So, with that being said, how about we move on to the next set? So this next set here is an instant classic. I bet you guys have seen this set being performed by Umbreon plenty of times in battle. That just makes you rage the fuck out every time in battle, because this thing just doesn't die. So anyways, as for the item for choice for Umbreon, once again is going to be leftovers, because what better an item to use on a bulky as hell Pokemon that just won't die, right? Residual recovery for the win! As for the ability, I decided to put either because in this situation here, you can go with Inner Focus to prevent yourself from being flinched, and you really don't have to worry about being status, considering that this move set here doesn't really have to worry about being status because you can just rest off the damage and not have to worry about it. But Synchronized is also an option just in case you want to be that extra little bit of trollolololololololol in battle and reflect the stats back at them. Anyways, moving on. As for the EV spread, 252 is going to go into HP, 4 into defense, and 252 into special defense. And to top things off, we will be going with a careful nature. Now just think about that for a second. You got, at level 100, nearly 400 in the HP. 394 max. You have 394 max in the special defense, almost 400. This thing will not go down to special attacks. And after a couple of curses, which happens to be its first move, it's not going to go down either way. Like, Curse, even though it drops your speed by 1 stage, it boosts your attack and defense by 1 stage. So it's kind of like a bit of a messed up version of Bulk Up, but that's okay because Umbreon has made this set work wonders over the years. As for the next move, well, the next two moves is the Rest and Sleep Talk combo. We got Rest to allow you to heal yourself completely of all your HP and any status ailments, and Sleep Talk allows for you to not be complete bait and setup fodder while being asleep, because Sleep Talk chooses any move at random. You can choose Payback to inflict damage, you can choose Curse to allow you to set up more, or it can choose Rest just to be that extra pain in the ass. But anyways, like I said previously in videos, Sleep Talk is more of a blessing than it is a curse, and it goes very well with Rest, like peanut butter and jelly time. As for the last move, we got Payback, and Payback, oh my god, Payback has been a solid move for Umbreon. What this does, it's a base 50 power move on the physical side for dark types, but if you are attacked, then this move doubles to 100 base power. So just think about that. After a couple curse boosts, someone tries to attack you, guess what? You're getting a super overpowered payback to the face, bitch. So that's all I have to say to describe this set. Oh my god, the nightmares are coming back. Fuck! Man, I used to hate dealing with this set in battle every time. Holy shit, it was annoying, and there's a reason why this set stands the test of time in battle. It's just a universally great set. That's all there fucking is to it to describe this damn set. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, whew, I need to calm the fuck down. Well, you know what? That's a huge challenge for me. So I'm not going to calm down. I'm going to keep it coming with this rage in this video, because you know what? That's what makes videos interesting, is insanity. So, as for the item for choice in this set for Umbreon, what the hell better than Leftovers? Leftovers on a bulky Pokemon is like peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where that? Where that? Ha 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 ha! Anyways, as for the ability, once again we can go with either, because you can either troll status users with Synchronize to reflect the statuses back at them. Well, not so much reflect it back at them, because of the fact that you're still going to sustain the status, but they're going to get it back too. Unless, of course, under certain circumstances, if they can't be poisoned, toxic, or paralyzed, then that's a problem. However, you can also go with Inner Focus too, because in this set here, you don't need to worry about things like statuses. Umbreon's got you covered. The entire team covered. MVP of the fucking battle, my friends. Anyways, the EV spread. We got 252 in the HP, 252 into special defense, and 4 into speed. And we'll be going with the Calm Nature to further boost that special defense. Now, the reason for Calm instead of Careful is because if you go up against a Pokemon that, say, swaggers you half to death or whatever, even though Swagger is banned by regular Smogon play with the exception of Anything Goes. Just having a lower attack stat on a Pokemon that is not meant to attack you physically, it's good. Just trust me on this, just trust me. So anyways, as for the first move, we got Wish, and then we got Protect. The Wish-Protect combo is awesome due to the fact that Wish is a 2-turn healing move. So the first turn activates the Wish, and say if you want to switch out and, heal up your teammates, be a nice little cleric, then you can do that too. But if you need healing for yourself, then you can Protect to guarantee uninterrupted healing, because what the fuck is more annoying than having your healing interrupted by having your opponents chip away your HP and possibly killing you, making your wish completely null and void. Man, that's annoying! Anyways, as for the next move, we got Heal Bell. And you remember when I said that with this set here, you don't need to worry about status, because guess what? Heal Bell heals you and any teammates of any status ailments, which is awesome, and gives a big to any Pokemon that feels the need that they need to rely on statuses to win. And as for the last move, we got Foul Play. Foul Play is a base 95 dark type move that basically what this does is it takes the equivalent of your opponent's attack stat and turns it back at them into an attack. And say if a Pokemon was to, I don't know, set up a couple Swords Dance, maybe a couple Dragon Dances, like just attempting to sweep. Well, guess what? Foul play is like, oh, you want to set up and sweep on me, do you? Well, guess what? You are done because you are getting an overpowered foul play to the face. That means Salamence, you're the king of UU. I get it. I get it. But you got Umbreon and Mandibuzz to worry about. Oh, and it also mentioned Mamoswine is also your number one enemy due to the fact that it is the number one dragon check in the long history of dragon checks. At least in my opinion. Opinions may vary, I get it, and I respect everyone's opinions. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about this set. This set is also really awesome, and this set has stumped so many people in battle, and for good reason too. Like the last set, this set here is and will stand the test of time in battle. Let's move on to the next set. So this set here is pretty much the same as the last set, except in this situation here, you are more of a physical tank than you are a special tank. Well, more or less mixed, because without any investment in your base 130 special defense, you're hitting almost 300 in your special defense. That's ridiculously natural bulk right there. So anyways, the item for choice, same thing, leftovers, because leftovers on a bulky Pokemon, like I've said countless times, is like peanut butter jelly time. And as for the ability, once again, can be either you want Synchronize to troll Pokemon that status you, or do you want to have Inner Focus to troll Pokemon that rely on flinching? It's really up to you. I would much prefer Inner Focus, because in this set, like I said, you don't have to worry about being status so much because you got ways of healing yourself. As for the EV spread, 252 is going to go into HP, 252 into physical defense, and 4 into speed, and we'll be rocking with the Bold Nature to further boost your physical defense. As for the moveset, same as last time, you got the Wish Protect combo, Wish for a 2-turn healing process, whether it be for you or for a teammate, Protect to allow you to have not only a turn to scout and stall for leftovers recovery, but also stall for Wish recovery. The next move, Heal Bell, because Heal Bell is like the coup de grace of this set due to the fact that not only you can heal your opponent's HP, but you can heal them of their status too, and annoy the fuck out of your opponents, because all those efforts of toxic stalling, burn stalling, whatever, is down the drain. And then you got Foul Play just to add that extra little bit of salt into the wound of any setup sweepers that like to attack you with their physical attacks, such as Salamence. Well, guess what? Salamence, like I said before, you want to set up a couple Dragon Dances, that's fine. I just hope that you like being defeated by having your attack stat turned against you. That's really all I gotta say about this set. It's the same as the last set, like I said. The only difference is the EV spread. That's it. So, that's basically all I have to say for Umbreon in terms of sets. You got 4 really awesome sets to use. One of them being offensive, one of them being sort of like a setup offensive, and 2 of them meaning to be a sturdy as fuck cleric. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Woo! So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this epic as hell video on how to use Umbreon. Umbreon is and always will be a solid as hell Pokemon to use in battle. Do not underestimate it by any stretch of the imagination, because it will wall you out. It will. I've been walled out plenty of times by Umbreon, but I've also walled people out plenty of times with Umbreon. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and even share this to all your friends. This really helps the video, my channel, and its contents, not to mention the passengers on the Mega Express. And speaking of which, if you want to see more videos like the one that you just saw, then hit up that subscribe button to join the Mega Express today. Also, be sure to leave me your feedback in this video in the comments section down below. What you liked about it, what you disliked about it. Tell me what you would like to see in the future, and tell me if there are any ways that I can improve the quality of the content in my videos. Just please be nice about it. Constructive criticisms are always a good thing, but not destructive criticisms. That just makes you a rude person. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oblivion Cub, this was for you, my friend. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night, everyone. I shall see you guys next upload. Ah!